Siyempre, kasama natin the gorgeous, the fabulous founder ng FFF, Ms Ethel Bruwer. Good morning, Ethel.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Thank you so much, Paul, for inviting us here. So I am representing in behalf of the 162 fabulous members of FFF.
So, Ethel, of course, first question, we want to know, what inspired you to start nga Fearless Fab Flamingos, and how did you get involved with this work?
So way back, I was already a small business owner
Entrepreneur,
since
yeah.
2014. And way back then, feeling ko medyo konti pa kami noon. So in fact, I was, attending all these mga market. And I feel sometimes I only see like dalawa lang kami, tatlo. And during that time as well, meron na kaming nakikitang mga female groups. But I've never seen a very strong Filipino entrepreneur group. That was 2014. So I feel like, sometimes I'm longing for that community na I feel like I can relate. Makaka-relate kami lahat. So then I launched another brand of mine, which is Shoe Line. And then that time, I was already, making friends with other Filipino business owners sa Instagram lang naman.
Okay.
So I just kind of like, tag them. Like, hi, hello. It's very simple. Just about saying, hi to them and introduce yourself.
Yeah.
So it only takes like a message away para ma-connect mo sila. And then when I launched it, so I invited all of them, and that evening we were around 60 small business owners. It was only for one launching night. And it was so fun, kaya naisip namin, you know what? This is what we need. And
Yeah.
so the rest was history.
Pero ito, tanong lang ko, Rebel.
Okay,
Kasi,
sige.
Fearless Fab Flamingos. Ethel, paano nyo naman napili itong pangalan na to sa grupo nyo?
Of course, we want something. I personally, I'm very, very sociable flamingo. Even my personal account is social flamingo. So I feel like, I wanted to think of a name na fun din. And I also want to inject fun in the community. I mean, the business world is already stressful as it is. So feeling namin, wag naman masyadong, alam mo yung, we wanted them to feel na, stressful business, and then they want to have a feeling of like fun sa community. And of course, Fearless Fab Flamingo is actually representing like, modern, fearless Filipino women. At saka fabulous din. Kailangan
Yes.
fabulous. Because, the way we project ourselves, facing a lot of business owners, you also have to, take care of yourself. You have to look good. And then you earn the respect of a lot of people as well.
Okay. So we want to know, now that we know how it started, so ano nga ba ang goals, mission ng FFF or Fearless Flamingos, and maybe tell us some of the activities and events that you have organized for the group.
So, yeah. So, from the start, from 20 hanggang like over a year, we are already 162 members.
Wow.
So, there was we evolved, no? From the beginning, we thought of like this is just a social network, but eventually, we became an ecosystem of business. So, ecosystem in a way that parang if you're a startup entrepreneur, hindi mo alam yung saan ka, anong gagawin mo, who are you going to contact. So, if you're a member of the community, you actually have all the resources that you need, from business setup, from accounting system, marketing, branding and packaging, website designing, even fit out interior design companies are there. So everything you need ay nasa community. And the good thing about it is that because you being a member, we actually have formed the kind of trust. Kasi, I mean, like, you are a member, so we form business-to-business trust here. And by doing so as well, we create opportunities for everyone. Parang we prefer using the service or the facility of a co-Filipino business owner. So we kind of like have a sustainable process there. I would prefer supporting my co-Filipino business owner.
Pero kanina, may nabanggit kayo na Ethel na like nagsimula ka, dalawa lang kayo. Kumusta naman yung makita mo yung mga event? Kumusta naman ang mga babaeng mga negosyante dito sa UAE? Sila ba ay sinuportahan din?
I think, well, sa group, we really support each other. Like, again, whatever we need, we prefer them. We prefer their businesses. We prefer their services. In terms of like sa UAE, I think we're super lucky din na andito din tayo sa UAE because there are we have the access to a lot of programs, mga incubators, mga accelerator program, which is probably sa atin, baka medyo wala or very
Limited.
limited.
Yes.
But here, you have the access of a lot of business communities as well, especially women, na you can also learn and you can also network. So this is something na we really need if you wanted to have more exposure sa business. And itong mga programs na to is available for everyone, not just for Filipinos or any other. It's for all nationality.
But I know for a fact that being an entrepreneur yourself, you have faced a lot of challenges,
Yes.
struggles then. But how do you overcome itong mga obstacles na yan? Especially when you started the group.
Let's accept it na if you build a community, to be honest, I have met a lot of Filipino women, like over 200 in a span of 100 years, and these are business women. They're very strong, they have very strong personality, achieving their goals.
Yeah.
So iba-iba yung personality.
Yeah.
And by facing this, iba-iba din yung mga opinion nila. So, you cannot please everyone with your processes. Like, meron talagang masasabi. And I think the most important thing then is being a community leader. So, you have to separate your emotions when you hear mga negative comments or
Yeah.
mga because again, you cannot please everyone. I think ultimately you just have to focus on your vision. Like, you need to gather everyone in the business industry so you can like grow and create opportunities for everybody. So, but I think you also have to put in mind na you have to listen as well and get the context of what the negative that they're saying.
Gusto ko lang makaminson ka ba ng mga ilan na mga rewarding moments, mga gandang nangyari sa grupo nyo na pinatakbo mo?
Mga
Ano yung mga
kwento.
sample
so,
dyan?
well, so first sa community, I mean like again, madaming babae na lumalapit sa amin, no, na Ethel, in fact, some of them, they just wanna be pushed. They have all these ideas in their head, pero hindi nila alam yung first step na gagawin nila. And they come to me, they come to my office. Seeing them, like, you just push them to get out of their comfort zone. For me personally, that's already an achievement. Meaning I help someone to really get out there and, you know what, get out of your comfort zone, just go for your business goals.
So, what advice can you give to our Filipina business or parang mga gusto mag-start as an entrepreneur? Especially dito sa ibang bansa. Ano ba ang mabibigay mong advice sa kanila?
Consistency. So, it all boils down actually to how badly you want this business idea to happen and to succeed in UAE. So, and by doing so, you have to be very consistent. I mean, you cannot be half committed. Number 2, I think, skills. So, it could be as simple as like learning social media or graphic design or website or mag-aral na mga malilit-liit na mga courses just to help you scale your business. Kasi minsan, nagdi-DIY tayo. Sometimes also we don't have budget for this, for that. Maybe we should do it by ourselves. Ang daming community sa UAE, iba-iba. So, choose the right community that you feel that you're comfortable, that you feel like you can grow with this community. Kasi importante din yung you have a family to call your own. Hindi ka nag-iisa. And by doing so, choose the proper community.
Ang na-take ko dito sa ating interview with Ms Ethel, keep going, keep growing, and keep glowing. There you go.
Pero isa lang ako natutunan na highlight doon. Dapat matapang ka.
Yes, of course. At syempre, alam mo, Madam Ethel, isa lang ang masasabi namin sa'yo.
Iba ka, kabayan!
Thank you!
Tag 91.1 Pinoy talaga!